Detroit is the one that's putting up the first pick to get Lindy Waters and
Well,
Josh Richardson.
thanks everyone who's watched. Follow or subscribe or anything if you can. If you came to watch more Stone Island, I'll be playing more probably next week. But thank you. Enjoy Arbitrary Water Stream. Oop, it's end. Stop streaming.
Oh, god damn it, Gino, it gets better. Okay.
Yeah.
So immediately upon the trade, Jimmy will agree to a new 2-year, $121 million extension to the Warriors.
Huh. That makes sense for him.
This is
De'Aaron
going to be
Fox,
the...
one
I
thing.
saw the De'Aaron Fox, like, dropping the thing, saying, I love it
No.
here.
It says his wife, who is a San Antonio native, wasn't thrilled about returning. All right, I gotta bounce.
What the fuck?
I gotta watch this Nuggets game. I will talk to y'all about this later. Bye.
So, Braden, how are you? Oh, he's muted. So I think it's just you and me. Do people on the Arbitrary Water stream, can you hear me? Is he just muted? And now it's me talking to the abyss, comforting you as you look at this promo image. Hi, Braden.
Hello, I'm here. I just had to set up my PlayStation 2 to the capture card. Why, you may ask?
Because you're playing it on real hardware.
Because I'm playing it on real hardware. Choo-choo. All right.
Oh, did you,
Oh, the capture card is currently hooked up to the PS5. Okay.
Have you noticed that, like, Myth has basically adopted GG to fill their Ame slot? I think that's fun. She's just completely unhinged.
There we go. Problem solved. Anyway, Chris Zombie Pie Redacted. Whoever else is still here.
I was talking about the latest Myth GG collab streams, and it feels like GG's been adopted by Myth.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's adopted GG.
She's so good in those fast food restaurant simulator streams.
Yeah. Alright.
I think I've started to warm up with her now that she's not yelling and doing the whole, I'm actually secretly stupid.
I'm so dumb, teehee.
It's like,
no, now like that she is just very much like, I am hanging out with my Oshis, and it is going to be my life goal to drive them all insane.
And asking them to play League.
And doing a whole bit with League of Lettuce.
Did you, yeah. So that's been fun.
Yeah.
Did you see the other collab stream where Pekro went to Marine's house?
Yeah.
Did you see the part where Marine challenged her to find all her sex toys?
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds like something Marine would do.
She apparently has 2 Hitachi magic wands.
You know what? Get yours, girl. Anyway, this is the weird one.
Yeah, so this one breaks a lot of the conventions of the series.
This is not. This is the one that Wolf Team didn't make.
Yeah. Which kind of makes it like, in some cases, the weird stepchild.
Yeah,
and in a lot of
the
ways,
real stepchild is Tales of the Tempest, but that only came out on the DS in Japan.
or New World.
Yeah, or Dawn of the New World, but this is the weird one.
Production value wise, I think it's
I
actually.
mean, it's still
pretty
got
strong.
an anime intro.
But yeah, there's elements of this game that there are parts of this game that are basically they're mechanics that are evolutionary. They exist and they die here. So in some ways, this game is like an odd, bespoke, evolutionary dead end.
Yeah. But it's the one that went back to the 2D plane after both Symphonia and Abyss.
Which made it controversial.
Which is
let's
why no
say
one in
least.
Japan loves it either.
To a degree, it was like, we're going back to our roots.
Yeah.
And it's like, we don't want you to do that. We want you
But
to
it turns
innovate.
out that
People didn't want that.
it turns out that Symphonia and Abyss were a very big deal.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Symphonia practically made the series as well known as...
I mean, Symphonia also has that GameCube bump.
The Warriors are so fucking cooked. Anyways,
Well, it's good that you're not a fan of them. All right, let's learn about everyone's new favorite Tales protagonist, Senial.
Hello.
Hello, Gino.
Gino, I need a fucking diagram of this trade. So now Shams is clarifying that Dennis Schroeder is headed to Utah and Kyle Anderson to Toronto. This is like a 4 to 5 team trade.
My goodness.
What the
That's too many
fuck?
teams.
That's so many teams to make this work. I would guess that it is because of salary cap. I would guess.
Yeah, because it's again, I think that the Warriors couldn't technically afford Jimmy.
Yeah, they probably, because I think at least 2 of these teams are over the cap. It makes it so they have to shed and defer salary to all these secondary teams. Trades are going to be weird from now on, y'all.
Oh god damn it! There's another asterisk to that asterisk. Another player headed to Miami in this deal is PJ Tucker.
Please don't push yourself. You've hardly slept
What?
at all this past week.
Yeah, so the Heat are gonna get PJ Tucker.
I
In the
thought
year
he
of our
already
Lord
got traded to.
2025.
Wait, who did he get traded to?
Utah.
Oh, they're rerouting him.
I can keep watch too.
So one of the earlier trades is just going to include, it's going to be one super trade. So a bunch of the trades that happened earlier in the year are now just going to be super trades. Okay, ridiculous. Ridiculous. I just wanted to know if other things happen. Enjoy your games.
Imagine starting to look for places to live in the city you're being traded to, and it's like, haha, lol.
Huh?
That wasn't even the city, you idiot.
That wasn't even the city. I hope.
So, Brayden, did you hear what happened to Luca? You know about the trade.
Yes, I'm aware of Luca.
He apparently bought either a 12 or a $15 million home in Dallas the week before.
You know, maybe he should have, Okay. Video game.
He should have rented. Everyone should rent until you are out of the league, unless you're buying for your family.
Okay, we got block. We got options. We got punches.
Enjoy your game.
Bye.
I got base Eris.
moments.
Yeah, it just, in a lot of ways, this game feels technologically like 2 or 3 steps below Symphonia, which this game
Symphonia is a
came
pretty
after.
decent technical showpiece for the GameCube.
And like it still has like the mini chibi characters, these
Yeah.
very basic environments. And again, it's like you said, it's the 2D plane combat field. So this game feels ancient even upon
How much
its
have
release.
you played this? Because I have never played this. I bought this.
So I like the Tales of games. I got into the story. I started with Symphonia like a lot of people, and so this game came out after Symphonia, and I played it, and I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
The old game that I did like, even though it had a questionable translation, was the GBA ports of the classic games.
Yeah, the
Fantasia.
GBA port of Fantasia with where Ragnarok is translated as kangaroo.
Yeah, and not only that, it has the bad voice acting.
Yeah.
Where whenever she does the attack, she says, "Pile hammer, pile hammer,
Yeah.
pile hammer, pile hammer." It's like, fuck.
All right.
The GBA already has bad audio chips problems.
And so yeah, the two things I know about this game are it's the weird one that went back to 2D plane, and then the second half of the game is just like a bunch of random side stories, and also there's no more voice acting. Like they put a post game in their video game. We found the lost continent of Mu.
Fun fact, this game does not work on that second backwards compatible PS3 model, but it does the first one.
Okay,
It works
the
on the
one
first
that's
one.
software back compat.
Yeah.
I'll say this: the
Cell
RetroTink,
processors, you need it.
the RetroTink does some favors for a lot of games.
Yeah.
I don't think it's doing this game any favors.
Look at that water animation with
Yeah.
the beach shore. It just looks bad. Look at the fucking... Did you see that purpley, like, backgrounds animation with that
Yeah.
monster? It looked terrible.
Shirley, hang on.
What a weird fucking video game.
She's burning up.
But yeah, it's basically we crashed our ship on an island and
She's
now...
allergic to seawater?
Hey, is everything all right?
Oh, it's Cam Clark. Everything is all right.
I feel like you're eating Ralkin's lunch. Well, it kind of works and then it breaks in the next area. Well, that's the whole point, is that they're trying to continue on with the traditions of Symphonia, and they have some of that stuff. Yeah, this feels like a 90s RPG. Unfortunately, it did not come out
It came out in
the 90s.
2006 in the US. So this is also a late ass
2005.
05 or 06.
That boat.
05 in Japan, 06 in North America.
Yeah, so this came out in 06 in North America. So this is fucking late model PS2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
But yeah, this is Project Melfis from
You trying to kill
a
her?
weird amalgam of Tekken and Soul Calibur people working on this game.
Her hair, it's glowing.
And
Sorry, my
the-
girlfriend's powered by fresh water.
And if you're wondering where all of these, like, the actual anime cutscenes comes from, they come from Kazuto Nakazawa, who is the Samurai Champloo guy.
Yeah, sure.
On top of that,
The animation director
I
of
can see the
Samurai
character
Champloo.
design.
And
the way her hair glowed, it's just like
I guess more well known,
Just like a shooting one.
the person who actually directed the Kill Bill animations for Volume 1, and then also Breaking the Habit for
the pillar
Linkin
of light
Park.
raging bay,
No,
and now a
she's.
shining
It's
one.
fine. She absorbs oxygen through
It's just as the legend
fresh
said.
water.
That girl, who is she?
But yeah, it's a weird.
The
This is a
silent
weird game.
treatment.
Oh, right. He did the character designs for fucking Final Fantasy Unlimited. God damn it.
Okay, yeah, I can see it.
We didn't so much come here as
That's
we were drawn in.
2001. What was
We
the
were
anime
drifting
that
on
he
the
was
sea when
working
this thing
on
just came out of
along
nowhere.
the lines?
What is this place anyway?
So this is 1 year after he did all of the work on Samurai
Standing on a giant
Champloo.
ship, a remnant of an ancient civilization.
Or maybe the same time, because this comes out in 2005 in Japan, and Samurai Champloo came out in 2004. That could kind of work.
Get away
I
from
guess
her.
you, Braden, would appreciate him as being the character designer for Asura's Wrath.
Sure. I mean, it's a different. It is a different. Another thing about this game is it is a very different character design style than
Who the hell are you?
What's Her Bucket, who did most of the Tales games.
Mm-hmm.
Lady who just passed away. Like a year
Oh,
ago.
fuck.
Southwest.
Oh, God. Gotta turn off fucking auto battle. What kind of fucking trash video game is this? You can't trick me, Tales of game. Manual mode. You can't trick me.
Southwest. Southwest. Demon fist. Demon fist. Eat this.
Demon Fist. Demon Fist. I'll say the copy of this game I have definitely the cover definitely has some sun fading to it.
This sweet little thing's the Marinus, huh?
Oh shit. Is this Sam Riegel?
Yes. Do you want me to pull up the IMDb page for this
Is
game?
this just every anime voice actor?
There she was. See ya. Stop.
Every anime voice actor from 2005?
It's that monster again. I can't worry about that now. I need to save Shirley. Do you know anything about that man with the eye patch?
Man, they're really starting in medias res.
Okay,
His name is Moses Sandor.
so...
He's a notorious bandit.
Do you know where he's headed?
To his hideout, no doubt. The
Alright,
bandit's
let's open
lair is in a
up
high
cast
area
and
down
crew
south.
for... Oh, god damn it. It's showing me the Japanese voice actors first. Okay,
Sentinel Coolidge.
Behind the voice actors also works, yeah. But I don't... You know, I feel like most Tales games, even fucking Zestiria, have people
I'm gonna
who will
open
be
up
like,
the,
this is my favorite one. I don't know anyone who is like, this is my favorite Tales.
Alright, yeah, there are some names here that we would know. Okay, so... Felicie Sampler is Mimi Baker and Fenimore. Nicole Balik is Stella. Cam Clark is Will Raynard.
Uh-huh.
Ed Cunningham is captain of the Godorian Knights. DC Douglas is Stingle.
Okay.
Grant George. I'm just going to say the names now.
Yeah.
Grant George, Barbara Goodson, Amy Gross,
Uh-huh.
Heather Haley, Carolyn Hennessy, Scott Holes, Wendy Lee. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was Wendy Lee.
Yep.
I mean, if you were making something that was even remotely anime, Wendy Lee probably is in it back in the day, right?
Wendy Lee needed to get paid. The only
she
people who
deserves
like
it.
Zestiria are yaoi fangirls. That's still that's still a group of people.
Yuri Lowenthal is also a captain of the Godorian Knights and several various additional voices. See if you can find Yuri Lowenthal.
I mean, Time to Yuri Lowenthal is...
David Marcus, Christina Martini,
Uh-huh.
Laura Jill Milner, Darren Norris, Carrie Savage, Steve Staley,
Uh-huh.
Kim Strauss. Okay, yep.
So
Got it.
yeah, this is every anime voice actor.
Shiloh Strong and Carrie Walgren.
Yep. Oh, Kari Walgren in an anime video game in the early 2000s?
Yeah, I know, right? Also,
She was also Ash.
Kim Strauss also.
Yeah.
I feel like Kim Strauss has been like one of those voice actors that's cut between like doing video games and doing anime.
I hate egg bears.
Alright. Let's... But yeah, Wendy Lee, get hers. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, nah, man. I know Wendy Lee does a lot of voice direction now and less voice acting.
Alright, so...
Fellas, you ever accidentally
Quite a sight.
collide with a ship that's a continent?
Oh yeah, these are some real established anime voice actors if you do this in the Japanese dub.
I mean,
Not surprising
Yeah.
though.
No.
Very well. An ancient kingdom once flourished aboard the Legacy. It was known as the Kingdom of Terrasus.
So the game's not
The
broken?
kingdom was actually led by a person
No.
designated as the Marinus.
no, I just needed to plug
So you're
the
saying this
PS2
Marinus thing
into
is
the
connected
capture
to the
card.
Legacy?
Yeah.
That's
I purchased this
the
game
reason she
Yeah.
was being pursued is because
Full
some
price,
people
huh?
believe her to be a descendant of the Marinus.
and it didn't work on my PS3. And I thought to myself, well, I could just plug in my PS2, but then I just didn't.
Right around the time you arrived, a pillar of light appeared in the center of the Legacy.
I love it when there are giant
Pillar of
pillars
light.
in the sky.
When the pillar of light appears,
Oh God, is
new
this an
Marinus
Ubisoft
shall
game?
arise. It's an old legend
Oh.
So
taken
Senel
from the
Coolidge
records
is
of
voiced by Kenichi
That's got
Suzumura,
nothing to do with us.
Uh-huh.
Sure, that's a name.
who is
Why?
Isao Kondo in fucking Gintama.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's a pretty. That guy does all the
Discovered 15 years ago.
trailers in Japan.
The ship is
Yes,
shrouded
he
in
also
countless
is
mysteries.
best known as
We
the
don't have
trailer
the
guy
slightest
in
idea
Japan.
about even basic things like how it moves or when it will stop. Were a descendant of the Marinus to appear, many would consider her an
Is
invaluable
Kidomaru
asset.
in Naruto?
That's got nothing to do with Shirley.
My dude, if the female derogatist of your anime looks like a chosen one, glows like a chosen one, goes like a chosen one, she's probably a chosen one.
Okay, let's move on to the next person that I noticed in these credits that's worth checking out. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, we got a goodie. We got some good shit here. Hell yes. This is why I'm looking at these anime credits with the Japanese voice actors. So, Kenichi Suzumaru is also the voice of Zack in the Japanese versions of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's now do Susumu Chiba, who is the voice of Will in this game. Oh, no, wait, that was him. Sorry. Masumui Asano is the voice of Chloe. She is the voice of Tira in Soul Calibur. Multiple voices in Iki Tausen.
Ugh.
Seems to be the voice of Marguerite in One Piece. all that's coming to me. Oh. Yeah, it's apparently doing a lot of characters for Iki Towson.
What do you call me?
Also voiced a character in Devil's Third. Zhang in the Dynasty Warriors franchise. Alright, let's move on to the next
I mean,
voice actor
it's
I pulled out.
I assume the Japanese cast for all of these games are stacked with like.
Just this. Oh God, Jesus. Okay, I need you to pay attention to the voice of Groon.
Okay.
Okay, when you get Groon,
I listen. All you need to do is tell me is Sugita Tomokazu in this game or not.
Now that's a dude who can act.
yeah, I mean he sells every line that he's given.
Like his delivery is half the reason why Gintama is funny.
Sorry, I forgot to go easy on you.
Looks like they also got a lot of people for some of these other characters. A lot of characters that are like from the Kamen Rider franchise.
Sure.
I think Kagura's VO is actually very good too.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, she's Rie Kugiyama is also in fucking everything.
Excuse me? Oh, shit. Excuse me?
Yeah, I still remember
Takahiro
Japanese
Sakurai is
seiyuu
in this
names.
fucking game? So Walter is voiced by the original voice actor for Cloud.
Yeah, sure.
And
By original voice actor, you mean like the person who voiced him
yeah,
in
the,
those
the
movies?
Advent Children era of Cloud, not the modern era. And then also, a personal favorite of ours, he is the voice actor still to this day for Suzaku in Code Geass.
Yeah.
God!
Jibun Wo.
It lights up occasionally.
I'm in the soup aisle!
It's a lighthouse.
What?
I'm
Oh,
at the
God.
soup store. Why are you looking for clothes at the soup store? This is a very funny joke for people who were our exact age, 10 and were on the internet 10 years ago.
Got it. I'm too old for it.
How do you feel about
You know,
Code
actually-
Geass, Yatsu?
Now that I remember it, when playing, the Ragnarok online during war, there may have been someone yelling about a soup store, and I may have told him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that checks out.
But I'm feeling
Okay.
alright. How are you all feeling?
I'm
I realized
My-
you'd
my
actually
dad
ask
is
me about
closing
Code
the door
Geass.
because he has some friends coming over.
And he doesn't want
And
me
he
to know about Code
doesn't
Geass.
want them to hear his son cussing like a sailor.
God, I still think about that scene where Suzaku's like jumping around doing his wall run.
I just remember
Kicking his
when Emily
legs.
Astor made fun of me on Arcade Pit. Because I'm like, my dad just told me to stop swearing so much.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. The thing I remember is her just absolutely making fun of Gino for his Kirby drawing.
Yeah.
Just relentlessly laying into the man.
Yeah. I should go back on Arcade Pit.
You should. I was incredibly shocked that you got those, like, what was it? Hellgate, London? From, like, a weird
Claim to fame.
image that was
Like a bunch
pixelated
of
and
rubble.
diagonal.
Yeah.
It's that and playing the busted ass Game Boy Color unreleased prototype game.
I don't know if you're going to actually get to this part, so I'll just bury the lead. So Ayako Kawasumi voices a character in this game. She
Uh-huh.
voices a character by the name of Groon.
Uh-huh.
She is the voice of Saber.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
Still to this
Yeah.
day.
Excalibur! Yeah, I know. Like, there's something very comforting about this era of Tales games, especially. Where it's just like, you know what this is. You know what these overworld these JRPG town-ass towns are for.
They're filler. Actually, I'm not sure what they're for.
I mean, they're very utilitarian, is I guess how I would phrase it.
Yeah, I kind of miss like the standard JRPG town.
Well, I have great news. Star
This game's
Ocean
got
6.
plenty of them. Oh, does Star Ocean 6 have JRPG towns?
Oh, buddy.
Finally. What I've been asking for.
Finally. After
it is
so
one of those
long.
things, like when I played Shining Force CD, I'm like, oh, they won't let me wander the towns. That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
But nowadays, I probably wouldn't care. I'd be like, yeah, just put me into the tactics battles.
Hello there. Is this your first time in Where-to Speakin'? You're dressed like an Alliance Marine. You look pretty strong. So, are you strong or are you not? Who cares? I care. I really want to know. I need to know. I can't stand it when there's something I don't know. You know? Hey, anybody want to take me on? If you can beat me, I'll...
You know, is it weird that I feel like these characters are ripped right out of something like silly, like
That's what this person just said. Hey,
what's
what
that
are you
dumb
trying
show?
to do?
Final Fantasy Unlimited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact: the
Sounds
person
like
who
a
did
good
some of
time.
these
Yeah, I'll take
some of
you
these
up on
character
that.
designs did the character designs in that.
Get out
In
of my
Final
way.
Fantasy Unlimited?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit.
His fingertips, they're glowing.
Oh, he's got
That
them
explains
magic
a lot.
hands.
Wait, this guy's an Aaron?
He can
Aaron
use Eris.
Yeager?
Interesting. Iron Eris,
What,
I
really?
presume.
No.
He certainly looks like
He
the
uses
type who
Eris.
acts before he thinks.
Which
Eris
are
Yeager?
for some reason they thought of a new term for arts, even though they're already
Come on
called
now, folks,
arts.
Don't hold back.
Yep.
Yeah, but still.
Sometimes you just gotta differentiate,
I don't know.
differentiate yourself from your own
We
franchise.
can use Eris.
Yeah.
Even if
Hey, what's all the commotion about?
Okay, fine.
why are you yelling at me?
Why not?
Remy's here.
Oh, is that good?
Hi. Hi, puppy.
Dog good?
Oh, these people look like fucking recurring villains to me.
They probably are.
Hey, yo, you that causing trouble
Every game needs a team.
Oh
rock.
no, they're singing.
this town.
Oh god. Maybe it's good that the PlayStation 3 didn't work.
That'll obey the rules at all times, you dig? Oh, no.
Oh, this is great. I don't know.
Hey, come here.
Okay. He does not wish to come here. Yeah, these are absolutely reoccurring bosses.
Get your hand off me. Hey, how could you? Do you realize what you've done? Do you know who this is? Yeah, well, he started it. There's nothing he hates more than someone interrupting his song. Huh? Ooh, he's angry. Curtis is angry. You're in trouble now.
I hate it when Curtis is angry.
Isabella, I find myself filled with the most intense sadness.
He's got a pompadour.
Now I must harden my heart. I must swallow my tears. All for the sake of reforming this wayward youth.
Yes, Curtis.
Still, it must be done. For the sake of love. Beauty is power! Great Bantam!
Beauty is sin. Wonder Bantam.
They're doing a Super Sentai
Prepare
thing.
yourself! We are the Bantam Bouncers!
Oh, we don't even get to fight him.
Hell.
What?
Oh, defeat!
So he's stronger than the bouncers.
Senel, what's going on? What happened?
These guys just came at me.
Why don't you tell me the full story?
I don't have time for that. I've got to get to the bandits' lair now.
What, are you planning on just charging in there like a rabid dog?
Out of my way, or else. That Aerostone, it's glowing. You're a Crystal Aaron?
Crystal Aaron,
Boy. Lightning!
you know, her second album. The Turks We Had at Home. A little bit.
Yeah, it's just so much of this game feels like low rent JRPG parts.
Yeah, but that's most of the Tales games.
But
I think that
sometimes
with
those low-rent
Symphonia,
JRPG parts are good.
sometimes with
Sure.
Symphonia
Sometimes it's
was
Tales
able
of
to like
Legendia.
strike a better balance
Sometimes he takes things a bit too far.
of at least feeling novel.
Now, let's not be spreading falsehoods, Madame Musette. My
Yeah, but
real
knowing where they
occupation
went
is
with
that of a
Symphonia
natural
just makes it
historian.
so
I
much
never
more
claimed to be
sad.
a sheriff.
Let me out of here.
Like, hey, we made a sequel, and here's
Seems
this
like you still
really
haven't
weird
learned your
relationship with his teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, you got a problem with that?
Will told me
I would
about
think
the
you would have a
situation.
problem with that.
Yeah, I
Would you
do.
mi-
I do.
What exactly is your relationship to Shirley?
She's my little sister.
Sorry.
I see. Then you must go save her, mustn't you? Will, why don't we let Senel go?
But
He's just earnest, that's all. He can't help
He's
but
an
be
anime
anxious.
protagonist. He's
Your
hot-headed
sister is in
and
danger.
very
You must
dumb.
Run to her immediately, no matter where she is or what stands in your way. That is what brothers do, is it not?
don't blame me if he stirs up trouble again.
Well then, why don't you accompany him?
Is that an order?
Just a suggestion. Though now that I think about it, I believe a certain spirited young lady also headed off to Moses' hideout.
Chloe Vollins went there?
Yes, and it seems she went alone. Do you think she'll be all right?
So now I'm a babysitter. I guess I don't have much choice. Very well, I will help you get your sister back. Since I now...
Isn't that nice, Senel?
Thanks.
You're quite
This is
welcome.
just making me want to go back and finish Grace's F.
Was Grace's F something you were actually like interested in finishing one day?
So here's the
That's
thing.
at least an an interesting thing.
The combat in that game is actually really slick. Like, I think in terms of, like, the technical aspects of Tales combat, I think Grace's is definitely one of the best ones.
Really?
It's very responsive. Each character plays very differently.
See, I would say the same thing about Berseria.
Yeah. It's a little less mashy than Berseria. But, yeah, I also
Berseria
like
can be
Berseria's
mashy,
combat.
but at the same time, and once you know how to do it, like, you
Yeah.
could just straight up, like, go
Yeah. Yeah, it's
in
good.
on people.
Yeah. It's good.
Just like an unlimited combo that the only reason I was able to lose is because the character literally does an uninterruptible
Yeah.
AoE attack across the whole screen that resurrects, well, gives him back all of his HP and kills
Yeah.
my entire party.
Yeah.
You know, fun stuff.
It's good. And I, you know, Giant Bomb Discord moderator, Forestal, is currently playing Tales of Arise and talking about how, like, the story is anime trash.
Will, I believe you.
And I feel like...
Isn't that the point?
I feel like the indicator for any given Tales of game has nothing to do with the main story.
Take care.
It has everything to do with, hi Remy, what you doing? What you doing, sweetie? What you doing? Come up here. No, she wants to leave.
When you return with Shirley, let's all
Come
get
on,
together
come here.
for tea.
Come here. I feel like any given Tales of game, the quality is mostly based on, how good, the ensemble cast is.
Yeah. I feel like that's why Berseria worked and why, what was it,
Zestiria doesn't. The way
Zestiria
Zestiria
and
handles items is
Berseria
also
are the same universe, right?
baffling. Hey, come here. Hey, come here. It's okay. She would like to leave the room.
Oh wait, is it Zillia that's the prequel to...
Zillia 2.
No, Zillia 2 is the weird one. Zestiria is the... Berseria is technically a prequel to Zestiria.
Yeah. Which is just... They might as well not have even done that.
Yeah.
They
Like-
probably shouldn't have.
Like,
They
all it's-
accidentally, because it
They accidentally
makes...
set up a... They accidentally set up a scenario in which case Relkin is going to be very disappointed is what they've done.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Relkin
Whatever.
is disappointed by a lot of stuff.
That's true. As we all are.
He's playing Wrath of the Righteous right now, and he's like, I don't like any of these characters. And I'm like...
I was playing Resident Evil.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, he's
Evil
playing
of
RE8
Resident.
now.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah, good game. Alright, time to buy
I
stuff.
probably shouldn't have played it in a marathon. There's like huge chunks of that game I just don't remember.
I remember Braden banning me because I spoiled the game.
I said, why would you do this to me? I'm playing this game right now.
It was like so early in the pandemic, though.
Yeah. Listen, anything that happened,
That was like when we were still trying to figure out how to do the streaming thing with our bad internet. I remember this. Fuck. Remember the early phases of the pandemic?
here's the thing. All of that is a weird haze to me now.
Remember when the government gave us money?
Yeah, and then I bought a copy of Xenosaga Episode 3 on eBay.
Correction, your government gave you money. Mine did not.
Don't you have the socialism, though?
So, because I was never laid off, I never got free money.
Oh,
look at
I
this
mean,
guy
our government
keeping
just
his
gave us
job.
money, regardless.
Well, I essentially I never stopped working. At a certain point, they just stopped letting me go into the office, and that was pretty much it. I still had to go and do my job everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, all
Hi.
of us had to
Hello.
work.
I was
now
more or
putting
less
her paws
considered
on
an
me.
essential worker.
She's now putting her paws on me to demand my attention.
Well, I mean, she deserves it, doesn't she?
Hey,
I mean, it wasn't completely it wasn't completely the same. I essentially, instead of like waking up at 6 in the morning at the start of the pandemic, since I wasn't really going into an office, I would just wake up at like 7 or 8.
Yes. Oh, Yatsu. Yatsu.
Yatsu's a bad
Yatsu, look at the puppy. Oh, you can't. I'm sorry.
You're right, I can't.
I mean, I could turn my webcam on, but then you would know what I look like, and then you'd be like, oh no, he's a mediocre white man.
That's just most people.
Yeah. There's no disappointment with something that's expected, right?
Okay. We're on the overworld map. It's time to go. What are those?
Meow, 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 meow.
Okay, there's a fast travel.
Fast travel this early?
Is that what the duct is?
You're a duct.
Oh, for what it's worth, I think I look just fine. Unfortunately...
Don't finish that sentence. You don't need to put yourself down like that.
You brought this on yourself.
Yeah, if you were going to say something along the lines of unfortunate ladies don't think so, let me tell you, brother.
Let me tell you about... I mean, listen, I've seen you.
It's probably
you ain't
fine.
bad looking either.
Well, I'm glad that someone thinks that.
Oh god, I missed a skit. We're fucked. I'm
You'll
never
never
gonna
get-
get the
you'll never get
completion
that skit
achievements
back.
now. Rami, I'm not gonna get the achievements for this game I'm playing on a real hardware. No, I would just... The dog would look good compared to me because she's a cute little doggy.
Well, that's the thing about most dogs. They kind of just steal the show.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, a whole shrimp in one of these chests. You know, JRPG. There's
Yeah,
also
that's
a
where I keep
cooking
my
mechanic.
Of course there is.
Because it's oh, okay.
Oh, I heard something.
She's not happy about being left in here, and she's going to keep barking because she hears people she doesn't recognize. I don't know why my dad thought it would be a good idea to just keep her in here. I'm going to address this. I will
Probably just because he's like, well, this will probably be fine.
Yeah. I'll be back in a sec.
So have you seen the recent TikTok food hack?
If you're about to tell me something horrific, please don't.
People are making mashed potatoes by boiling Pringles.
What?
Apparently, because Pringles are basically potato mash before they're mashed potato
Yeah.
and then formed into it. Apparently, if you reconstitute them by boiling a full tube of Pringles and then mashing them yourselves, you do actually just get decent to good mashed potatoes.
Yeah, you know you could just make mashed potatoes with potatoes, right?
Or you could just use instant mashed potatoes. I think
Yeah, instant mash is probably way cheaper than a can of Pringles. Like, how much does a can of Pringles cost in California?
Like, I can get a bag of instant mashed potatoes, and it's like $1.
Yeah, same here. Even here, it's like $1, maybe $1.50 if I go for some fancy, like, flavored brand or something. I remember it being something like 50 cents in Wisconsin whenever I would buy that stuff for like making garlic mash, because like sometimes you don't feel like mashing the potatoes. You're like, let's just buy the garlic mash instant. But what I don't think is buy sour cream and onion Pringles for $4 and then reconstitute them to make half of a bowl of mashed potatoes. You know what? At least it's not the Tide Pod thing, right? At least people
Yeah,
aren't
people were.
actively poisoning themselves.
Yeah, the people who ate Tide Pods.
That was really dumb. You shouldn't do that. Hmm. Here's a question: are you almost done like a semester for your kids or something?
Oh yeah. Semester one's over.
Okay, so
We're
you're
in
going on to
semester
the
2.
next.
Yeah.
You got a whole new group of kids now.
No.
Oh, it's the same group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
God damn it.
My younger niece is like freaking out because she's like, "Oh, I was in Portugal for like 3 weeks, and now I'm so behind in school." And it's like, yeah, you'll probably be fine.
Wait. In Portugal, is she in like college?
No, she's like in elementary school. It's just her parents decided to bring her to Portugal
It's okay.
Oh,
for like
okay.
It's okay,
Christmas
doggy.
and most of January.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
The doggy has met the people and she was unimpressed.
Sounds about right.
And I think if she had not been put down here, I think she would have been fine with them.
Most
But-
likely. Really, all it takes is like a slight introduction most of the time.
Demon Fist! Demon Fist! Lightning!
It's okay.
I just heard a bark. I just heard that bark too.
Yeah. No, she's down here with me because she's scared of them now.
Ruff.
Yeah. She's a very vigilant guard dog. Anyway,
Well,
Tales
you know.
of Legendia.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Fine.
about
Is this one of those like
combos.
it's unremarkable games?
If Iron Aaron times attacks right, they can chain together regular attack, base eras, and arcane eras for a great combo. Okay, there's a climax mode, and it's a custom combo.
Yeah. Tell me about your climax mode.
It's a custom combo gauge.
Oh baby.
Remy.
Oh wow, that's a
That
bark.
was the right response, Remy. To
Yeah,
what you
Remy's
just said.
upset at your jokes.
Sorry, Remy. I offended your dog sensibilities.
You should be
I-
sorry.
I apologize for my indiscretion. God, that dog's
Remy, come here. It's okay. It's okay, puppy. Don't blame
Hey,
me, I
don't-
voted for Tokyo Xanadu. Yeah.
I can still blame you.
I
Oddly
voted
enough,
for the
I'm
Star
not sure what I
Ocean 2
voted for.
remake.
That's a good game. God, Star Ocean 2 was such a
A
great
banger,
freaking game.
and then Lunar Dragon Song.
Lunar Dragon Song has nothing to do with that.
We have to play that game. I'm looking. We're
You're
getting
looking forward to
closer,
it?
Braden.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll get over it.
You know, it's the only lunar game I've never touched.
You're fine.
Yeah, I know. Like, I read about it, and I was like, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, you're
Well,
good. You don't need to do that.
The fact that it's not the Working Designs translation, they're putting in a new translation that doesn't have dumb Bill Clinton jokes.
Honestly, I think that's worse. I would prefer to have the dumb Bill Clinton jokes.
Shadow Rush! Demon Fist! Lightning! Demon Fist! Demon Fist! Demon Fist! Shadow Rush!
Yeah. Don't take away my Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
I have my moments.
Yeah. Eres mi amigo? Question mark? Is that anything?
Yep.
Alright, what does an Eris stone do? This is this is a Tales without yeah, okay, it's still got TP. I outsourced the game I'm supposed to be playing to Borgmaster. No, we're playing that. He is also
That game
playing
takes
it.
like maybe like 6 to 7 hours to beat if you just run through it.
Parasite Eve is not very long. I think we're recording on what? Saturday? Sunday?
Sunday. Let's go with Sunday.
Before football?
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. I had some of my high school friends whom I haven't talked to in literally a year say, hey, let's get together for the Super Bowl. I'm like, all right, sure. It's like a weird tradition.
I mean, hey, maybe they just want an excuse to say hi to you. And get +1 melange gels.
Maybe.
Rami.
Ready when you are. Lightning.
Lightning! Shadow Rush! Look at this!
It's very weird that they went back to the 2D
We
plane.
won!
Yeah, it just feels like a complete mechanical step backward for
Like,
them.
I
Hi,
agree,
doggy.
but at the same time, I kind of didn't like the Tales of Symphonia combat.
Oh,
that was kind of boring.
I mean, at the time it made sense, and then
Yeah.
they just tried to reuse it one too many times.
The source of life? That really what we're using?
You know, it's weird to think this, but now that I don't think I've beaten the Tales of game aside from Berseria.
I mean, that's fair. Oh, okay, I see.
Again? Shadow Rush! Lightning! Shadow Rush! Look at this! Demon Fist! If it gets any Shadow Rush! Lightning! Lightning! Shadow Rush! Lightning! Demon Fist!
Take that! These games are not made to be beaten. I mean, that's true. Or they're made to be beaten like multiple times. Like either you're me, and you make and you play 30 hours of all of these games,
And then
get sidetracked because there's another 30 hours to go.
Yeah, that's like me in Tales of Eternia, which I guess
Yeah.
they call Destiny 2.
Yes. Or you have gotten like all of the achievements in Tales of Vesperia.
The fog's gotten a lot.
Halt!
which requires multiple New Game Plus playthroughs.
Yeah,
And
that's not
also
something I'm probably
tying a
ever
rubber
going to
band
do.
to
Your controller.
yeah.
We've got you now. Give up.
Who needs to save electricity when you could get
You
this
got
hot
me.
Chivo?
Give up? Just who do you think you're talking to? Save your threats until after you've tasted my blade. Demon Fang!
She says Demon Fang. IDK, my partner, and I've beat most of them post Vesperia.
Such a reckless little girl to
Okay.
cut down the entire bridge like that.
She's an Iron Aaron.
What, there are more down here? So be it.
I think the only ones I've ever gotten far into are Destiny 2, which is just considered Eternio,
I'll beat your rotten souls right out of you!
Lightning!
and
Demon
Don't go too far on your own.
the first, or is it Zillia? Or no, Zesteria. I got far into Zesteria, and then I
I
just
like
kind of fell
Zillia.
off. I didn't play Zillia. I beat Berseria.
That's enough.
So
Kids
that
love Zillia too.
Berseria is like a weird case. I literally got straight up to the very last area of Berseria, stopped playing it, and then when I watched Relkin play through most of it, I decided, yeah, I know what's going on, and I'll just go to the boss and beat
We're
it.
here to rescue a kidnapped girl.
And then that's when I beat that one.
Oh, really? I just assumed...
That's real good.
I have a
Spacing
sealed
people
copy
up
of
on
Arise
assumptions.
to the
I
right
want
of
to
me.
play more Tales of games. God, if only I didn't buy a bunch of
So you're headed for the
mid-budget
Bandit
JRPGs.
action JRPGs.
Yes.
Are you saying you regret buying Star Ocean: The Divine Force?
No, because the worst thing about that game is that game actually seems
My
fun.
objective is the same as yours.
That's the dark
My
truth. You're like,
objective
oh
has
no, this game
absolutely
actually
nothing to do
probably
with-
deserved some attention, and now
No,
Trice is
I
dead.
cannot stand by and allow injustice to prevail.
Zillia 2 is fun, but the story structure sucks. That's what I hear.
At last, we've got you now.
Is yeah, the story structure in that game is a mess. Cause there's the whole like repaying your debt aspect of it.
That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, quite the little army, isn't it?
Ludger Kresnik.
Where did she go?
And also I'm to understand it does
Who
some
knows?
stuff with like
Must have
the
run off on
characters
her
from
own.
Zillia that aren't
Damn, I
great.
needed to speak with her.
Is she the young lady Musette was talking about?
Can't be any
Yes,
worse than what they
Chloe
did
Mullins.
in Tales of Symphonia: Dawn of the New World.
Oh, Tales of Symphonia 2 is great because that entire game is
expected, her sense of
that's
justice has
it's a
driven her to come
game
here
of
and rescue Shirley.
character assassination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Just
She
Lloyd.
doesn't even know Shirley.
Is it like more egregious than that
She was
weird
born in
visual
night,
novel
like
that Final
that, according to the
Fantasy X2 Last Mission has that just
Yeah.
completely nullifies the entirety
I
of
mean,
Final Fantasy
that
X2
thing
and
is
Final Fantasy X?
so yeah. I mean, like,
Every other
Yeah, like when you
story
first
beats
told me
What's the
about that, I
Party?
was actually
Okay.
like angry. I was just actually angry that they.
So you can't run around with your preferred characters. You just
But
kind of
I guess the thing about I mean, yeah, I guess that one's worse because there's always hope for something that's Final Fantasy X related, and they're going to be saddled with all of this bullshit. Whereas you can always argue that, honest to goodness,
I forgot to go.
no one actually really gave a shit about the world of Tales of Symphonia. Like, it was dead.
Oh yeah, the
Making a
world building part
sequel?
of that game is not the problem.
The sequel, the fact that they made a sequel to it even isn't even the biggest issue.
Okay, now oh god, there's another French chef. Oh god.
Brayden, you predicted there would be a goddamn cooking minigame here. Come on, don't
I mean,
lie.
yeah, it's a Tales game. There has to be cooking mechanics.
But is there a crafting mechanic?
I'm pretty sure there is.
Life's not all burnt bread. Sometimes
Comfort
there's a
down.
dog and you're the one who needs luck. Acquired the recipe for a ham sandwich.
Ham is a good sandwich meat. What can I say?
I mean, there was some ham on the pizza I ate.
Lightning! Look at this! Lightning!
So is this going to be one of those Tales of games where you just do a 3-hit combo into an art for the first 10 hours?
Probably.
And then eventually you get to do more complex stuff? Because I'm not against that, per se. I'm just saying that Tales of Berseria and Tales of Exilia let you do a lot of wacky juggle shit almost immediately.
Pretty much like once the little plot twist happens with brother-in-law in Berseria, you could essentially do infinite combos.
Yeah. Lightning. Hi, puppy.
I give no quarter to those in my way.
I learned a new base, Eres. ¿Eres tu amigo? Sí. Eres mi amigo Sanel. Un señore en anime. Is that anything?
I mean, yes.
Listen, this is all I remember from Spanish.
You remember more Spanish than I remember French, so you're doing better than me.
Oui. Je ne sais pas.
Yeah. All of my knowledge of French can be summed into like maybe 2 to 3 sentences, one of which I used to ruin a guy's night by accident. But you know what? It's probably fine.
Oui, oui. Alright. Okay, it really is a custom combo mode.
You brought this on yourself.
Yeah, it's true. Lionheart would make fun of my Spanish.
Does Lionheart speak Spanish?
Lionheart's from Panama.
What was that?
Oh, that'll do it.
It was like suddenly all my senses were heightened and everything just stood still.
A-ism.
Yes, we do possess such. Use it well. It should make our battle.
Yatsu,
easier.
let's play Capcom vs SNK 2.
Oh, that's such a good game. Do you have it on the Dreamcast?
I do.
That's probably the best version of that game.
Well, they're doing that
re-release.
re-release.
It's not technically the best version of that game, but every other version of it has that weird thing where you could just use the analog sticks to do
Well,
special
every
moves.
version after the PS2 version, yeah.
Oh, I thought even the PS2 version had
No,
that.
the PS2 version doesn't have the EO shit.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I have it on Fightcade right now.
I've never set up Fightcade.
I set up Fightcade, and then Rio and I played a bunch of fighting games. But now Rio's in Japan having fun. How dare they?
Yeah. Enjoying cheap meals. that taste
Enjoying
good.
scenic, sunny Tokyo. Actually going to Akiba's trip.
Actually ripping off people's... Nope, never mind. Not doing that.
Yeah.
That would very quickly get you in trouble in Japan.
Why is my compass a clock? That's a wonderful question.
Is your compass not a clock?
So here's my guess that is absolutely going to be untrue. Is you see, we're going to find out the cardinal directions are actually a big plot point, and it was
Look at this! Look at this!
I got a sculpture drop.
Every drop of sweat in training is one less drop of blood in battle.
Yeah, but push-ups?
So with all this said, what's everyone's favorite Tales of game?
Tales of Berseria.
Again?
Because for me, it's probably Berseria.
Lightning.
I mean, it's a really good one. It's got a lot of dumb anime bullshit twists and turns.
Yeah. But I like how everyone in that party is kind of a scallywag.
It's like a... Yeah.
And are extremely okay with murder. Except for the two who are not.
You mean the literal child and the person who's there against her will?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the literal child and the person there who's against her will.
She eventually warms up to everybody.
Yeah. All I know about, yeah. Okay, yeah. Vesperia for the husbands. I never got super far in Vesperia.
Vesperia is the Xbox 360 one, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And also,
I remember
the secret
people
is I made the mistake of buying it on Switch.
Ah.
And
Rookie mistake.
the secret is, when you buy something on Switch, that makes it so that you only play something, when you are on a trip. I'm not one of those people who's like, I need a video game to play in bed. That's not how I live my life.
Yeah. If I did do that, I would honestly just, turn on my TV, which is not far from my bed, and then play the game in bed on the TV.
Oh no, I don't have any butter. Do you have any butter?
I remember when I was in Wisconsin and we had this, it was like some Walmart brand TV. I forget what it was exactly.
Oh, Walmart's brand of TV. I forgot the name of it.
Before the ones they have now.
Yeah, because they bought Vizio.
Yeah. It lit on fire one night.
Huh? Okay, sure.
Yeah, bet is for the 3DS.
It was straight up
exactly.
just like, whoa! Me quickly running into the washroom to, fill something with water and start pouring on this aflame TV.
Yeah. What do you think, Remy?
Oh, I have not plugged my 3DS into the power outlet for 4 years, probably.
The fun thing about the 3DS is that you could be like me and not plug it in for a year and then turn it on and it will still have battery.
That's pretty cool.
Because it's Nintendo.
As opposed to me finding my PSP and just seeing that the battery has ballooned.
Mm-hmm.
Pop the back off.
See, I wish I could get a capture card shoved in there, but all of the capture solutions for a 3DS are a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So I would just, if I were to do something, I'd just have to use Citra. Because there are games that that are trapped in 3DS jail that I think would be fun to stream. And I'm not even just talking about Etrian Odyssey.
What's an Etrian Odyssey?
It's like wizardry, but sometimes the art makes you uncomfortable.
Yep.
Well, y'all finally made it.
Isn't that just wizardry as well, though?
Ah! Oh, that's right. FFTA.
Or is that only Japan wizardry?
what's that face for?
What I'm asking is there a wizardry game that's
All the way
just
out
smut?
here just to show you folks some hospitality.
Yes.
Of course there is.
Let Shirley go.
Link,
Thanks,
Link
Japan.
Between Worlds is a good
So
time.
that's the girl's name.
Lightning Warrior Rady.
No.
I keep forgetting that Final
Stop
Fantasy
saying
Tactics
that.
Advance 2 came out.
You're going to keep... Oh,
What?
no.
I say the porno.
It's like Beetlejuice.
And you can't say it too many times, otherwise it just summons it.
Sentinel. Hey, Sentinel.
You're going to manifest it if you keep saying its name. It's like the devil.
I need to get back up there.
I mean, you'd hope that Link Between Worlds would get ported, but that's what we said about the Wii U, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker ports.
Yeah, I forget, did Link Between Worlds have, like, the weird 3D...
It has some
puzzles?
3D.
Because if it does, then the chances of it coming out are...
But it's the kind of thing that you can easily work around. Like, the 3D part of that game is not crucial.
I have my moments.
Also, it's just a good time. Might be my favorite 2D Zelda. I have not played the new one.
Was it Zelda...
Echoes of Windstone.
Yes, that's the one.
Okay, there's like a barrier.
Sorry, I forgot to go easy.
My backlog is massive.
How much of your backlog is mid-budget action JRPGs?
At least like 30 games.
Yeah.
At least. It's probably way higher than that. I have a box full of 360 games that I purchased for cheap that, like, I'll play this one day. I'll definitely play Infinite Undiscovery one day.
That game's back compat. You
Yeah,
can
exactly.
play it on a Series X.
The Series X that I don't own, yes.
I
One of
have a
these days
Series
I'll just
X.
buy, like, a new Xbox or something. Probably not.
Remy.
God, Remy seems to be having a bad time right now.
Yeah, she's... She's very protective. Also, my mom is out of town. And she gets a lot more antsy when my mom... Yeah, the Game Pass machine, the Series S. Except instead of buying Game Pass again, I think I'm just gonna buy Avowed.
Why would you do that?
Because I want to own it.
Huh? Okay.
And also I have a deep and abiding hatred of, It's an anxiety thing.
Did Moses send someone after me?
Is it that, like, you don't want to not have access to the game that you want to play?
It's why I bought that new Sniper Elite. Also, the other great thing is, it was very cheap.
Yeah, those games were never all that expensive.
That harebrained chick.
How dare you address me like that?
This is a Wendy Lee, all
You
right.
obviously fell into one of those trapdoors, right?
Be quiet. You're a fine one to talk.
What are some other well-known Wendy Lee roles?
She is Faye in Cowboy Bebop.
What do you think you're...
Okay,
Someone's coming.
sure. I remember that
Press
person.
so hard.
Sentinel, are you there? Oh, well. And to think, you
But sometimes you got to
just
compare
met.
one of the best games of a generation
Come with us.
to
Let's head back
the
up.
second game of a generation released based off of another game.
Echoes is better than Link's Awakening, but not as good as Link Between Worlds. I mean, I'll say it
Technically not
again.
wrong.
That Grezzo remake of Link's Awakening for Switch is like Link's Awakening is such a tight, compact little product. And they shoved all of it into, like, the Game Boy cart. It's a very impressive game. But also, it's a
like
game
the
boy
only
game.
games that impressed me as much on the original Game Boy are probably
Now,
like
Miss Chloe Rollins,
Final Fantasy Adventure, although it's not as
your
Link,
reputation as a
you know,
defender
Link,
of justice
Link's
precedes
Awakening is
you.
better. It's not even a contest.
It is my duty to help those in need.
They say
And
judge
really,
toward
I mean, the
trouble
Pokemon
swallow
game
will beat the man
isn't really
after death.
impressive. It's just them kind of making an RPG.
3 days ago.
But like,
Did
I
you
don't
not
know.
realize what you had
They made a
done?
really good one, I guess.
No.
I've heard several stories like that about you.
Or at the very least, they
All
made one
lies.
that basically captured my interest for a very long time.
Quiet, you.
Oh, is she the love
The spirit
interest?
with which you attempt to follow your beliefs is certainly admirable, but it would be
Wouldn't be the
wise to
first,
think a
wouldn't be
bit
the
more
last.
about the potential consequences of your actions.
Yes. I guess you're
Consequences? I'm an anime
You've seen how
character.
dangerous this- I think it would be
I've been
best for
told
you to
that the
return
consequences will
quietly
never
to
be the same.
It's true.
That's an ancient moldy meme. You
Yeah,
want to talk
sure
about
is.
an ancient moldy meme?
No, the only ancient moldy memes I want to talk about are Hawk
Even
Tua.
as we stand here, that poor
Ugh.
captured girl.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
I'm a big fan
Instead of doing
uh,
Hawk Tua, what if you tried to talk to a therapist?
With you?
Haha, you turned it into a
Kidney
joke.
Brewer is actually Sentinel's sister,
Very
Shirley.
proud of you.
Oh, I see. All right. Now that I know your situation, for me
I don't
your
think I've
teams will
played
need to go
Minish
against
Cap.
I shall accompany you.
It's fine.
Right, Sentinel?
Because, you see, when I had a Game Boy Advance, I didn't have money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't own Minish Cap
Well
until, you know,
then, might
I
I ask
purchased
you
the
for your full
3DS.
name?
Now I have
launch.
the Switch Online, so
And they gave it to me as a you're sorry, we're
we're
sorry,
sorry for
we,
we're sorry
we're
you
not
bought
making
this at
any
I
launch.
games.
shall address you
Yeah,
as such
we're
from
sorry
now
that
on.
you paid money for this console that's got 3 games on it.
Hey, I'm sure you love Steel Diver.
Oh, I think what's so good about those versions of those games is that they don't let you change the controls.
Yeah.
So some of them are literally
Marriage ain't like
unplayable.
normal folks, but looking at you here, I don't see no difference. Maybe you're just disguised as a regular person.
It is on Switch Online, it's true.
No, ain't that. Well, I'm stumped.
Please let me go.
I'll do what I want you to, and I just might.
What do you want?
I came to the Legacy to master Sacred Airs.
Sacred Heiress?
Yeah, it's a kind of airs where your fingernails glow with all the colors of the rainbow. Its power can move mountains. Supreme Arcane Airs. That's what Sacred Airs is. Why don't you tell me where I can get it, huh?
Have I talked about my stream idea where I try to beat Pokemon Stadium using only rental Pokemon?
Hell yeah.
What's up,
That sounds like an awful time. I'm not saying that it's an awful idea, it just sounds like a time.
What if I did that for a community endurance run?
What should we do?
Hmm.
To ask. We're gonna go play around with them a bit. We'll finish our chat later. I'm gonna go check out.
Cause I know that it's one of those things where I remember enough about like the weird quirks of Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon that I feel like I could probably make progress, but also Those rental Pokemon are real poo-poo.
Yeah.
Lightning! Demon Fang! Impact!
You know, now when I think of like those original Pokemon games, I just think of like not ever wanting to do one of those cave sections ever again.
Oh, well, the secret about Pokemon is like
You should just use the repels.
You just use repels, and also
You need more practice.
I think them getting rid of HMs was
Oh, that
a
was
net
really
positive.
awesome.
Oh, you used your one-time use fucking item on something that you shouldn't have, and now you're kind of fucked?
No. Also, yeah,
that's
making
TMs.
TMs infinite use. No, HMs are just like, hey, you're playing Ruby and Sapphire, and there are 4
need
water
Surf.
HMs, so you have one Pokemon whose entire job it is to cast Surf, Waterfall,
Whirlpool,
Dive,
water,
and Whirlpool.
Swamp.
Oh yeah, the Stadium engine also has unique quirks and bugs. Exactly. So I think it would be fun. I don't think I could defeat Mewtwo with rental Pokemon. I'm sure someone has done it. I don't think I could without looking something up.
Finding the little exploits to either Mewtwo's AI or like finding the most optimal rental Pokemon.
Does the Jolteon rental Pokemon have Pin Missile? Yes or no?
What are you up to? Whoa, it's growing stronger. Sun Rain.
She uses Demon Fang.
Oh,
Stadium with rentals is 7th Saga tier.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I have not heard someone invoke Seventh Saga in a long
That's
time.
a very cursed thing you just said, sir.
Trying to process that, like the information of that.
go away already.
Do you or anyone you know, like, has anyone ever actually beaten Seventh Saga, or do they just look at it and get repulsed and walk away? Like, you know, you should.
I mean,
I wish you could dash. I know this is I know this is a hot take for me, but I feel like I should be able to double tap forward and dash, but I cannot.
Nice.
And that maybe says something about the kinds of games I like to play.
You're a fan of the Ninja Gaiden.
I am. I
And
want to
the
play the
Devil
new
May Cry.
version of Ninja Gaiden 2, and then also stream the old version of Ninja Gaiden 2, and the different old version of Ninja Gaiden 2, and just play the first level of all 3.
Go away already.
You played a bit of that first Shinobi, or not?
Oh yeah,
first
the PS2 Shinobi game's
The PS2 Shinobi
neat.
game.
It's also
I don't even
a
know how to
motherfucker.
explain that game. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
It's
as
not
nails.
it's not a character action game so much as it is just like, no, it's an arcade game. In the like very classical term.
Yeah, like I beat that game, and I'm not sure how.
If there was a game from those streams that I would go back to, it's that and Nano Breaker probably.
Nano Breaker just seemed dire.
Yeah, but something. There's ideas. Something.
Your girl's on the top floor.
What was that about?
Sounds like he's playing with us, like cat and mouse.
I'm gonna pound you into the ground.
So as a kid, playing oh, it's a puzzle booth. When I was a kid, I didn't level my Pokemon evenly enough to be able to have like a team for Stadium.
So you just had like one really strong character.
Yeah, so I just had like
use...
Venusaur. Oh god,
Venusaur was so broken in the original
they're
Pokemon.
Putting fucking Sokobon in this motherfucking video game.
Yes.
Dealing with the Sokobon. Time to Sokobon.
I Sokobon this game.
Sokobon. Time to Sokobon.
Fuck you, Sokobon. Hey there, it's me, Sokodon. Do you like pushing blocks? Not gonna lie, this has this is one of those things that immediately acts as a minus for me.
Because it's not good.
Because I don't care for it. The secret to pre-EXP share Pokemon is only use 3 or 4. I mean, I think it was fine when the EXP share was just a held item. But yeah, modern Pokemon where all of your Pokemans level up. I just think they should put a hard mode in those games for adults.
Yeah.
And I'd be fine with some level scaling, honestly.
Is it weird that like so for the what was the last one that I bought, like Sword and Shield or something?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
There's been more that's been released since then.
Scarlet Violet.
Yeah. Like for that one I made it to maybe the second town and then just got super bored with it and said, no, this is too easy. It offered 0 challenge.
We finally found you. How are you feeling?
I'm all right. How about you? Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Sorry it took so long to get here.
No, don't worry about that. Thank you for coming to rescue me.
Stand back. I'm going to break the door down.
Can you do that?
I will do it.
Gotta stop barking.
Stop. There's no point in continuing.
Move.
You're bleeding. You're going to destroy your hands. And you were calling me harebrained?
I said move.
I gotta rescue my Emoto.
Shirley?
Please, don't do anything foolish. I don't want you to get hurt on my account.
All right. I'll find another way.
Let's catch Moses and make him tell us where the key is.
He might be carrying it himself.
Yeah. Shirley, hang on just a little longer. We're going to get the key.
Please be careful.
I will.
This is why you bring a thief in your D&D party. Because otherwise you end up with the fighter failing his athletic checks to bash down the door.
About time y'all showed up. Geet and me were getting tired of waiting. Hand over the key. So that's it, huh? You want this key that bad? Oh, in that case, come and get it.
Stop barking. It's okay. You silly doggy. You silly doggy. It's okay.
Just so y'all know, these things attacking you any closer.
Remy, I'm playing Tales of Legendia. Remy, I'm playing a video game over here. Jeez. I'm petting the dog in order to soothe her. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you
That's
for
good.
asking.
Would you like to stream something today still?
Iron Aaron.
Impact! Demon Fang! Impact! Sword Ring! Demon Fang!
Impact. I mean, it's late, dude.
It's only 7.
Alright, give me a minute. Do I have anything? Everything I want to play is a long-term commitment. Nothing quick and easy from me. Really,
First aid.
give me a minute.
See, now we're getting some Tails-ass Tails stuff. Of just, we're going to stun lock this enemy until he uses his,
What are you up to?
Here, use this. First aid.
I should hold back a little.
Don't I need a pull for the next game? Yes, I do. You're right.
Wait, this is gonna be a one and done from you?
It could be. I'd be fine playing more. But also, I'm gonna be real here. I just kind of want to. This just makes me want to play a different Tales of game.
Makes you want to play a better one?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna play Tales of Grace's F?
Yeah. What if we just played Tales of Grace's F?
What if you just plugged in your PS3 and started playing Tales of Grace's F right now?
I have a PS3. It's plugged in right now. I just need to switch the component cables from the PS2 to the PS3.
See? It makes sense, doesn't it?
Okay, it's fun.
Yeah.
Fun. Alright,
What's the other... I always forget what the last game is. Oh, right.
So, how about this?
Alright, pull us up.
Alright.
They're already at the entrance.
Oh no, the Tails is affecting everything.
Oh no.
The Marinus girl is in there somewhere. Find her at any cost.
Oh, that is a recurring villain. Who do I main in Grace's? Asbel.
Who in the hell are those red guys?
I've never heard of an army like that on the Legacy. When did they come aboard?
That's...
Do you know them, Sentinel?
No.
I love it when the protagonist is so obstinate that he refuses to tell the characters or the audience information until it is deemed dramatically necessary.
You want the key, right? Take it. Moses? Don't get me wrong now. I'm just lending it to you for a bit. We still gotta settle our score. But for now, we got bigger fish to fry. Keep, chop.
How do I get this to work? Okay, yes I did. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do then. Okay, I got a real gem today then.
Okay,
Raiden
I love
to
gems.
kill some time.
What did you vote for? Did you vote? Make sure to
Oh,
vote.
I didn't. I voted for Kamala Harris.
God damn it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
And it didn't matter, so
I mean,
what do you want from me?
So it wouldn't matter no matter what.
I mean, but your vote could matter here.
It could.
It's a swing state. My Twitch chat is a swing state.
At any moment, you could vote for. Oh, there's a tie.
Yeah, there's a tie. It's like the hit film Swing State, starring Kevin Costner.
That's a movie. That's a movie. Kevin Costner. Yeah, he's the last person. Yeah, he must vote to determine the president.
Yeah.
What a dumb movie.
What a stupid movie. I think about how when he left the Daily Show, Jon Stewart made that movie about how like it was a quote unquote satire of politics.
Death to Smoochie. No, wait, it was something else.
No.
Shirley, what is it?
And it was very much like a both sides. Unfortunately, the Turks won the popular vote.
You're the flying man that was at Lumen Spring.
Sorry, no emotos for you. I gotta fly out of here.
Damn it, where's he headed? This way, hurry! That flying guy seemed to be going toward the Crystal Forest. You can get there from the rear exit of the hideout.
This sure is a Tales of game, but not the high... Not the good ones.
Not the one that you want to play?
Not... yeah.
This is the Tales of game you have at home?
This is... I mean, the Tales of game you have at home is Star Ocean.
Yeah, but most of the Star Ocean games are better than most of the Tales of games. Like, I'm willing to bet, like... honestly, Tales didn't really figure it out until, like, the 360 era.
Tales of Edge Maverick. I mean, his name is Edge Maverick. How can you disagree with a name like that?
And if you do, they just throw you in jail, actually. It's a genuine problem.
I think more JRPG protagonists need to be named Edge Maverick.
You brought this on yourself.
Is that what this guy's name is?
No, that's the name of the Star Ocean 4 protagonist.
Wait, his name's actually Edge Maverick?
Yes, his name's Edge Maverick.
I thought he was, like, related to, like, the Kennys or something.
No.
He's not? He's just some dude named Edge Maverick?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He's just named Edge Maverick. Okay, cool. We have a tie between the Trials of Mana remake and Star Ocean 2 remake.
A snake tattoo? No.
From what I understand, both of those are a good time.
Yeah.
Well, bye now. Good luck.
Let's
Okay,
play Star
so-
Ocean 2. Or Chris, did you vote?
I did not.
Okay, what do you vote for?
Yeah.
Trials of Mana or Star Ocean 2? You are Kevin Costner in this situation.
Star Ocean 2.
Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting, darling.
But you have to turn on the old voices.
Oh, fuck. That's a good pick. Yep. There we go. We've got our choice.
Out here to see me. So why don't we have us a little fun?
Alright, so... with my game,
Glad to oblige. Let's get it on.
why introduce this game? So, it's February,
Yeah, the Seast of Love.
and I'm going to do FMV February.
Oh, I love FMV February.
Last time I played a bunch of bullshit, and I did not like it at all.
Have you tried playing things that you like?
I mean, you say these things that seem like they're very simple things to do, but they're actually not.
It's really not that difficult.
Listen, I try to play games that I like, and then I try to play games that I don't like, and then I play games that I like while I'm not liking. You ever think about that?
I think about it all the time.
Sometimes... Have you considered that... Sometimes when you play a game you think you won't like, you play Haunting Ground, and it's the greatest game you've ever played?
Haunting Ground. Was that the one with the lady with
That's the lady and the dog and the part where it's just a fucked up exploitation movie. It's great.
Yeah, that one. It's
But
like
anyways.
a $400 PS2 game or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit start stream.
All right. I hit raid.
Give me a minute. Wait, I didn't start yet.
I can't believe
start.
believe you would do this to me. I can't believe you would do this to me.
I forgot that I had to click an